Good morning, everybody. I'm Natalie, and I am going to be showing you how I have a very peaceful morning routine. I want to share it with you because my morning routines have been the most sacred part of my day. I feel like without a morning routine, my whole day would just not be the best. Excuse my brain in the mornings though, it is a little like foggy in there. My morning routines are my absolute favorite part of my day, and they have been for some time. And I think in the past I used to wake up and I used to just get straight to work, or I would wake up with no structure, kind of not know what my next steps were, just kind of do whatever felt right in the moment. Like, oh well, maybe I'll work out, maybe I won't, maybe I'll journal, maybe I won't, maybe I'll start working, maybe I'll lay in bed and play on my phone for 2 hours. Or the worst was that I would wake up and the first thing I would do would be grab my phone and stare at it for literally like 30 minutes. Anyways, I just wanted to tell you guys how I create a peaceful morning routine, because it's, like I said, one of my absolute favorite parts of my day, and I think your morning routine just sets you up to have a good rest of your day. So I really want to tell you guys, and hopefully I can help you guys make better habits in the morning. Got done reading Atomic Habits, and it really made me think about my habits and my routines. I feel like a lot of people think that habits are for boring people, routines are for boring people, spontaneity is what people crave. Habits can decrease your anxiety, they actually can make you more successful, they make you more productive. So if you want to be spontaneous and you want to have freedom to, I don't know, travel or to take a day off or something like that, habits are actually what is going to help you, because you actually have more freedom when you create these routines and when you create habits than when you are just doing whatever. You actually lose a lot of freedom when you do that, even though it makes you think that you're not. You actually do. First thing that I do to have a peaceful morning routine actually starts with my alarm clock. I have been using this app called Sleep Cycle. It's an app that helps you monitor your sleep and it wakes you up gently. I personally like it for one, the alarm when it wakes you up, but then also to monitor my sleep. I personally don't know how accurate it is. I can't attest to that. But you put it on your bedside table, you set a range for when you want to wake up, or you can set just a time for when you want to wake up, like a normal alarm clock. I typically like doing a range because the range, it senses when you are out of your REM sleep, and then it wakes you up at that time so that you're not as tired. But I like using that because it's such a gentle wake up. It's like, you know, it starts really quiet, and then it gets a little louder, and then a little louder, but I usually wake up when it's really quiet, and it's not like shocking, like it's not just like a meh, 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 you know? I go to bed, usually try to go to bed. The past 2 nights I've gotten a 100%, I've gone to bed around 10:45, and then I wake up every morning at around 7:30. This sounds so sponsored. They might as well have sponsored me because that was like the integration, but it's not sponsored. I've been using it for years, but I would be down for a sponsorship, so Sleep Cycle. Anyways, that's the first step of my morning routine, and then I immediately wake up, go brush my teeth, go to the bathroom, wash my face, do all of that good stuff. Notice how I said I do not check my phone. Checking your phone is probably the worst thing that you can do in the morning. If there is anything that you take from this video, at least just, even if it's just this, do not check your phone in the morning. I used to be one of those people that would wake up and then check Instagram and then check YouTube and then check Snapchat and then check everything else. And then I'd be in bed for 30 minutes and the first thing I would have seen is my phone. Or I would be in bed and I would check the news, which is even worse than checking social media. Or I would go to the bathroom and I would check my phone while I'm like brushing my teeth or while I'm on the toilet. And that's just, it's not good. I don't check my phone at all in my morning routine. And that has been the best thing that I could have ever done. I don't even check my text messages. Anything can wait until afterwards. No one's even really up at 7:30. So if I see that I have a million text messages, sure, I'll check them, but I usually do not check them. I don't respond. I don't check social media. And that has been just such an amazing part of my morning routine. And then I come here and I get dressed to work out because I love being in the mindset that I'm going to work out immediately. before I do anything, I am going to clean my room. So I just really like cleaning up in the morning. I try to clean up at night, but sometimes I choose to leave it to the morning, and especially like my PJs and making my bed. It just makes me feel like I've already done something productive before the day has even begun, and I hate looking at my room messy, especially because I work in my room. So having a messy room where I'm working is never ideal. Now that my bed is made and my room is clean, I move on to my next thing. I kind of am very quick in the morning. Like I do one thing, I do the next, I do the next. I don't have breaks where I'm like on my phone or just laying down or anything like that. So right now I'm actually going to meditate. I have the Calm app and I've been trying to do this in the mornings and it's been really helpful. So I'm going to get in bed, sit up straight and turn on the Calm app. Just finished my 10-minute meditation, and like I said, this is probably my 5th meditation total, like maybe 10th. Like I am not an expert, I haven't done it every single day, but I have been on track of doing it almost every day, and I really want to make it a habit. So now I'm doing it every morning before I work out. So right now I have a gratitude journal and just a plain journal where I like to journal my thoughts, and I also like to write what I'm thankful for. So I love doing this. I think it sets me up on a very positive note because there are a lot of things we can focus on that are bad in the world. There's a lot of negativity out there. There's a lot of tragedy out there. There's a lot of sadness out there, and we can focus on that. And I think it's honestly easier to focus on that than the good. But I believe that I want to start each morning with a grateful heart. So I'm going to take out my journal and I'm going to write down 3 things that I am grateful for. Always try being specific with what I'm grateful for. So instead of just saying I'm thankful for my family, I'm thankful for my friends, I'm thankful for my boyfriend. Those are very basic things, which is amazing to get thankful for, but sometimes I want to say like, I'm thankful that the sun is out today. I'm thankful that I woke up not tired today. Things like that that are a little bit more specific, I like to write down in my journal. So if you don't have a journal that is specifically a journal, I highly recommend it. I got this one from a local bookstore in New York City, but I'm gonna link a similar one because it's my favorite. It's just plain black and it's awesome. And so I'll link a similar one on Amazon down below for you guys to check out. But just finished filling out my water bottle, I journaled, I did all of that good stuff. And now for a timestamp, it is 8:40 and it's been an hour and 10 minutes since I woke up and I'm finally working out. This is probably like the last step kind of my morning routine, so let's do it. And my workout is done. 35 minutes later. It was a nice, quick, but very, very, very efficient workout. Alright guys, now I am dressed. I do like getting dressed for the day, especially if I am working from home, because I feel like it just gets me in that work mindset. So the nice thing about getting dressed at home is that you don't even need to focus on the weather outside because you stay in, so you can just wear whatever you want. Short sleeves when it's like 30 degrees outside. But I got my coffee, I'm sitting at my desk, and now it's time to work, and it is actually 10 a.m., which is way later than I usually start my mornings. I usually start around 9:20, 9:30, and start working then, but I do think I'm gonna blame it on the constantly setting up the camera, talking to you guys, explaining everything, and I'm gonna blame it on that because I do talk a lot to the camera. So I think that that's why. If you have less time in the morning, which I know most people do, you don't have to follow this exactly. I think I just wanted to stress the importance of habits and making habits for your morning to have a peaceful morning routine, and that was what I was trying to emphasize. So some of you might not work out until the evening, or you might journal at night, or you might meditate at night, and that's totally fine. So you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing, but I just want to stress the importance of habits and creating those in the morning, especially as we are entering the new year, new you. I feel like New Year's resolutions get a lot of hate, but personally I love them. I love making New Year's resolutions. I have done so many, I've changed so many habits of mine because of New Year's resolutions. Like I stopped drinking soda for a New Year's resolution, and I haven't had soda since. I started working out for a New Year's resolution, and here I am. I told myself I would limit like the dairy that I drank for a New Year's resolution, and I've done that. So I really think that there is a lot of New Year's resolutions that actually can happen. It really does matter about the effort and the habits that you put into it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I'd love to hear your morning routine. So list it out. Like I said, making a list of it is going to help you stick to it as well. So list out your morning routine in the comments. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.